Hello. Three people's on. Where is everybody? Need more peeps. How are you today, Cindy? So what's everybody up to? Anything interesting? Hey, Silver Keys, your new name. Welcome. Thanks for popping in. Trying to avoid the heat. Yeah, I got to like 101 here today. Hey, Eden. Hey, Westside. You know Angela today, unfortunately. She's at a photo shoot till Thursday. Which may actually end up getting cut short because there's a wildfire was started by a bolt of lightning this morning. And it's burning about 1,000 feet from the house that she's doing the shoot at. So all day long they've been watching the tanker planes flying over and the helicopters, and they're working that whole line to make sure that they can try and get the fire to turn and stay away from that residential area where they're at. And I got all my local coin shops are closed this week because they're all out at the Long Beach show. I knew that was coming up though, so that's why I've been stocking up. All right, give it a few more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more people in. See if I can fix my yellow line. Why am I yellow? Give me a sec. I'll try and fix my yellow line. Hey, there we go. Now we're green. Let's see how long that lasts. Very nice. Cool. always cool when you get a top pop. So I still have 82 zinc, copper, small, and large sets. I don't have any right now. I can get some if you want some. I can get some next week. What's the highest grade Morgan I've seen? Oh, I don't know. Is that counting the new ones? Because I've seen the new ones in the 70s. I think the highest old school one I've seen was a 68 proof like. It was a deep mirror proof like. That was in Rick's shop. I don't think I've ever seen, even online, I don't think I've ever seen a Morgan higher than a 68. Yeah, it was not a cheap coin either, if I remember right. It was like many thousands of dollars. It was an Uber coin. Man, still just 4 people. Hey, Riser. Hope I didn't throw your back out with my package there. I got a couple of things I want to go over before we get started, but I want to try and wait until we get a few more people on. Excuse me. I apologize if I'm yawny today. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, and I've been up since. Hopefully you feel better soon. Question of the masses, switching over to NGC, MSA 64 with shipped case. Best to just resubmit for reholder. Or crack out, try for 65. Are you really that worried about the case having a little chip in it? Like, is it going to affect the coin? Because if it's not going to affect the coin, just put it on a buffing wheel. Buff that thing out yourself. I mean, if you're going to resend it back in anyway, you might as well go for the higher grade. if you think it's worthy of it. I guess the main question you got to ask yourself is if you spend out the 23 bucks, are you going to be too much into that coin for what the potential value would be if you get the 64 again? Because that's what I always tell people when they ask when, how do I know when I should get a coin graded? Is if the cost of the coin, like the value of the coin, is good enough that it justifies the price you paid for it, plus the price to get it submitted, because you also have to pay your shipping and your insurance and everything else, then go for it. If it's not worth it, then don't. Like we'll never understand why people submit coins in that are worth like 10 bucks. You are not adding value to it because it's in a slab. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Greg. All right. For those of you that have been waiting for my new show, first episode is going to be this Saturday. I'm thinking probably 3 o'clock our time. So that'd be 6 o'clock East Coast. Yeah. So 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Very first episode. Subject is going to be ancients. We're going to be talking about ancients, and I'm going to be showing ancients. I'll be showing raw ancients. I'll be showing graded ancients. You're ancient. So spread the word. All right. I also wanted to see if I could motivate you guys, because it's been a while since we've done a sellout. And as you guys that have been here forever know, if we do a sellout, I do an extra giveaway the next week. And I make it really good. So I'm going to try and motivate you guys. See if we can get one finally. So I'm going to show you 2 of the items that I will be giving away if we do a sellout. And then I will tell you what the third one will be. And I can tell you that all 3 of them are worth over 200 bucks. All right. So just to show you guys that I'm invested in this little endeavor of doing cool stuff for you guys if we sell out. The first coin is actually coming from my personal collection. You guys actually saw this thing last week. That's going to be the first coin. If we do a sellout this week, this will be the first coin I'm going to give away next week. Well, not necessarily in this order, but, it will be one of the 3 coins. VF20, NGC graded. Because I want to see if I can get you guys to do a sellout. That's why. Why are you asking why? Just be happy and hope you win. Alright, second coin There's only like 20,000 of these made. And these things right now are going for $275 on the interwebs. Check that out. So this thing is actually pure silver. It's 3/9 fine silver. And then it's gilded on the outside with gold. It is a perfect 70. It does come with its little booklet. So there you go. Year of issue 2021. Country is Palau. It's from the Mayor Mint. It is face value $5. Coin weight is 1 troy ounce of 3/9 fine silver with a gilded silk finish to make it look goldy. Mintage on it 2021. They matched the mintage to the year. That's all of these that were ever made. That's why they're going for $275 online. So this will be coin number 2. And it does have a concave to it. It'll be free to somebody if we do a sellout. So that's the first two. The third one is going to be dependent on whether or not I can get it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. But as long as I'm able to get it, the third one is going to be a 1921S Walking Liberty half dollar in VG. That's one of the key dates of the Walking Liberty series. And yes, even in a VG, it still lists for $200. If for somehow somebody buys it before I get there, then I will get another third coin that is of the same value. So if we can manage to sell out tonight, there you go. So dig deep, get all your friends out here. You know, we get up to 100, 150 people, we could sell out every week. And you guys would be getting cool giveaway stuff all the time. Alrighty, as usual, kicking off with the World Banknotes. Starting off this week is a 1981 Cruzeiro from Brazil, going for $2. Anybody? Alright, moving on. To the 1983 and 84 1 peso from Argentina uncirculated. Going for $2. This is the one that's got the design that was only used for 2 years. And then they changed up the design. Alright, moving on. To the 2016 1,000 rupiah from Indonesia uncirculated for $2. Alright, moving on. To the 1989 and 91 20 kwacha from Zambia. Uncirculated for $2. This is a design only used for 3 years. He likes saying kwacha. It's all about the kwachas. All right, moving on. Well, sellout's not looking good. Oh, West Side's bidding. Brazil, Indonesia. Hang on. And kwacha. Oops. You got them, sir. Brazil. And that one and that one. Alrighty. Next up. 2016 52 Grit Mongolia. I like lots of the world banknotes. All right, moving on. Next up. $1942, 10 centavos, Japanese, Philippines, fractional. Oop, I linked the wrong one. Hang on. No, we'll just start with that one. There you go. 10 centavos. Fractional banknote, $2. All right, moving on. Now to the one I accidentally skipped. 1942, 1 centavo. This one's uncirculated for $3. Japanese Philippines. Uncirculated note. Alright, moving on. To the 1942, 50 centavo. Over $2. Moving on. To the 1943, 1 peso. Going for $2. Alright, moving on. And the last one, 1942, 10 pesos. Over $2. If anybody wants the whole set for the Japanese Philippines, I'll do it for $6. That knocks $1 off each one. So you say $5 for the whole set. You get the 1 centavo, 10 centavo, the 50, the 1 peso, and the 10 peso. Tell you what, I'll throw in the other two too. I'll throw in the Mongolia and the Argentina. If anybody wants all of them, $8. That's saving you $7. Man, practically giving them away and nobody wants them. All right, moving on. All right, next up. Too bad Chef hasn't been around for a while. He loves these things. You can email him soon. Hopefully he's doing okay. Alright, this is from the Edgewater Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. It is a $10 limited edition gaming token. That center core is 0.6 ounce of 3/9 fine silver. Beautiful eagle design. Over $18. And go to Jack Fan. Congrats, sir. Hey, Sandigger. All right. On to medallions. Yeah, they are. I've got 3 more coming in like a week or two. Including the first time ever I've gotten one. I actually got a hold of a $40 one. That the entire token is silver. Alright, this thing is old. This thing is from the early to mid 1800s. I could only find limited information on it. So I do have some wiggle room on this. Excuse me, on this item, if anybody wants to make offers. So this is from the early to mid 1800s. It is from E.F. Griffith and Company, pure copper for alloying gold. It's in AU and it's going for $30. Out of the coin shop I got it from, which I bought just like a big bulk of stuff, they had this thing marked at $85. So I knocked $55 off their price. I'll do it for 20 hidden. Going to hidden for $20. Congrats, sir. You're very welcome. All right, next up, got a bunch of these from this series. So these are from the World War II medallion series. These are high relief bronze medallions. Still in the boxes. First one is Rommel and Montgomery. El Alamein. Here's the cover of the box, by the way. All of them come with this little booklet. And that is the medallion. Going for $6. Get out. Get out. And there's the other side. It took me a minute to realize there was actually planes in the air, too. So very, very cool piece for anybody who likes to collect World War II memorabilia. I spent like 2 hours, dude. I was trying to find anything. When I couldn't find anything on Medallion, I just started trying to look up the company. All right, moving on. And the only thing that I could find about them was they were from the 1800s. All right, next one. is Battle of Midway. These keep falling down, so I gotta make sure I get the right ones. There we go. Again, comes in the box. Comes with the booklet. Admiral Chester W. Nimitz on one side. I don't know if you guys can tell how high relief these are, but these are pretty good up off the planchet. Anybody? All right, moving on. I think I created a monster. Oh, my Lord. All right, give me 1 second. I need these reorganized. Okay, that was that one. That was that one. All right. Oh, great. Now Westside's doing it. All right. Next up is General Douglas MacArthur landing on Luzon. Again, comes in the box. Comes with the booklet. That is Mr. MacArthur. And there is the other side. Over $6. Big old thick pieces of bronze these are. All right, move it on. Next up, probably the most famous part of all of World War II. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, storming of Normandy. D-Day. Which went a lot worse than it was supposed to, because as it turned out, they were the Navy spent the wrong, or when they were carpet bombing the beaches getting ready for it, they were bombing the wrong beach. All right, going to Philip. Congrats, sir. Yep, that is the same Ike that's on the dollar, for sure. Next up, the only one I've seen of these that has a civilian on it. This one is Ernie Pyle, Okinawa. Ernie Pyle was a very famous war correspondent during World War II. Anybody? All right, moving on. And the last one from this set. No idea. General Wainwright, Fall of the Philippines. When we lost the Philippines to Japan. Of course, we got it back. Or that might have been when we got it back. One of the two. Because we lost it to Japan for a little while, and then we got it back. That was World War II. I doubt many people were super happy back then. Alright, moving on. Actually, if anybody wants, there's 5 of these left from that series. Tell you what, anybody wants the remaining 5? I'll do it for 20 bucks. That drops into $4 each. Cheapest I can do on them without losing money. And Phil's taking that deal. Grats, sir. All right, next up, I dropped the price on this one this week. I was originally doing like $8 on this one, or 10 or something. But this is the Chinese medallion in the ornate box. The dragon medallion, you got the dragons going around. Anybody, $6. It's a beautiful piece, guys, for $6. Somebody give this thing a home. All right, moving on. To the next one. It's nothing derogatory. I think it's actually the year symbol. Chinese going to West Side. Congrats, sir. All right. Next one up is here we go. Nope. Oh, come on. It's from the 1988 Olympic Games large high relief medallion. Going for $5. That's a big old thick sucker. I don't even know how much this thing weighs, but it's a decent amount. Anybody have $5? All right, moving on. All right, next up. This is one of the biggest ones out of all that gigantic batch of medallions that you guys have been liking so much. Oop, wrong one. Didn't see link that one again. Go away. This one is the Travelers 10th Anniversary 1926. This thing's a dinner plate. Going for $6. And going to Philip Grabser. I don't know what the melt weight of bronze is, but that's got to be... Hang on, I'm curious real quick. This thing's 11.6 ounces. So basically 3/4 of a pound. On that one that you just got, Philip. 3/4 of a pound of bronze. Alright, last 3 medallions of the night. These are actually really cool. And these are from Canada. These are from 99. So these are the New Year's or the New Millennium Dove medallion that they made. All of them are still in the 10. All of them have all their stuff. Oop. Don't fall over. That'd be bad. The booklet. And the medallion. 3 of these available, 10 bucks each. These also come with, this is all inside the booklet. All of these come with this. A 55 Canadian cent stamp. A 95-cent Canadian stamp. And then, I don't know if this is like a forever stamp or a holograph or what. But all 3 of these sets come with these 3 items. And then I had this little thing on there for people that wanted to do the Millennium message. Yep, getting to that west side. I had to show you everything that was in there first. Here. I don't want to touch it. Because these things have a proof-like finish. They're like a mirror polish. So I don't want to touch the face or just get my prints on there. There you go. There's the other side. Canadian Maple Leaf Millennium. One going to west side. Two left. Anybody else want one? Via la sellout. Yeah, for anybody who missed the beginning, I showed some of the stuff that I will give away next week if we get a sellout tonight. Both items are worth over 200 bucks, and I will be getting a third item worth over 200 bucks. Come on, get back in there. These things are a pain in the butt once you take them out. Get back. There we go. All right, we're moving on. All right, next up, we're actually into coins now. All right, the World War II nickel collection and the 2011 and 12 coin and test token set, both sold in pre-sale. So we are on to the 1998 Canadian Mint set and the Tiny Treasures case. This thing is still sealed, so I'm not going to unseal it. It's still sealed in the original plastic. A very cool gift for a kid or just a cool little neat thing to have for your collection. Got the Looney, the Toonie, 50 cent. 25, 10, 5, and 1. 15 bucks. Anybody? Going to Greg. Congrats, sir. Right. Next up, in the same style of packaging, the 1999. Oh wait, no, this one's not. Sorry, this one's opened. But again, you're getting the full set. Son loves collecting coins. Nice. Hope you want to add another year for your son's collection. Here you go. 1999. Well, hey, there you go. There's 3 9s in that year. Anybody? 15 bucks. Going to Greg. Congrats, sir. All right. These next bunch, I'm going to link them all at once. So, give me a second. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, this is 1971 through 1977. These are Israeli mint sets. And they're going to be $5 each, or $8 each, excuse me, or 45 bucks for all of them. So if you get all of them, you're getting them for $5 each. So you're actually saving $27 if you get them all. So 2 of them come in little booklets. And then the rest of them come in the long boxes with the case inside. But that knocks out 9 years of your Israel set right here. Anybody? That's a heck of a deal for all of them, guys. You're getting $27 off. At 45 bucks, you're paying $5 per set for uncirculated mint sets. And then these are what all of the long ones look like. It comes with the insert. It tells you what all of them are. There's all your stats on the coins. And then there is your set. Anybody? And then again, if you want one, just one of the years, it's $8 per year. Wow, no love for the Israel tonight, huh? All right, moving on. I forgot to put its insert back. Alrighty, next up. Some of you guys saw these when I went through them the other night. But we are on to the old British. Very old British. Kicking off with a 1789 halfpenny. Macclesfield Charles Rowe in fine. Over $25. How often do you see old coins that look that good? And going to MJ. Congrats, sir. Next up. From 1792. This is the halfpenny London Middlesex Shakespeare. This one is in a VF for $45. And it does actually feature on the obverse William Shakespeare. And going to hidden. Congrats, sir. By the way, for anybody who missed it at the beginning, I am starting my new show on Saturday. It's going to be 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And my subject for my first show is going to be ancient coins. So come and hang out. Next up, 1793. British halfpenny. This is the Hampshire Peace and Plenty. It extremely fine for $50. All right, moving on. Oh, nope, going to MJ. He came in late and grabbed it. Congrats, sir. All right, next one. We've got 2 of these available. Yes, sir. These are Condor tokens. These are 1794s. These are the John of Gaunt, Duke of Lancasters. Both are VF and both are $40. Here is number 1. And here is a number 2. All right, moving on. All right, check this beauty out. 1794. This one is the John Howard Portsmouth, and I think that's Chichester. I don't know, but it's AU. Going for $50. It's almost 230 years old and it's still AU. Yeah, I can do 40 on it. Going ahead for 40. Congrats, sir. So the Uber BU one went in pre-sale. As did the 3 after that one. So we're on to 1794. This is the Middlesex Newgate in extremely fine. Oop, where'd it go? No. No. Hang on, I gotta find it. Oh, it's the penny. I'm looking in the wrong spot. I'm looking at the half pennies. Oh, there it is. So this one is a 1 penny, not a half penny. 1794. Oh, okay. I accidentally skipped one of the half pennies. That's what's up. I'll go back to it after this one. Going to MJ. Congrats, sir. All right, here's one I accidentally skipped. All right, 1795 halfpenny Frederick Duke of York wooden walls of Old England in extremely fine for $40. Old England being, I'm assuming the ship that's on the coin. Going to MJ Gratzer. All right, and the last one of these. $17.94, 1 penny. Portsea, Hampshire. This one is AU, 75 bucks. This is a gorgeous coin. Oh, and it's a half penny. I mislabeled it. It's a half penny, not a penny. Going to Philip. Let me fix that label real quick. It's not supposed to say 1. It's supposed to say half. There we go. Now it's fixed. All right. If anybody wants those 2 that didn't sell, let me know. If anybody wants both of them, I'll give you a deal. For some reason, you want 2 of the same coin in VF. The Aparisto. They were 40 bucks each. If anybody wants both of them, I'll do it for 30 bucks each. So 60 bucks if you want both. They're both 1794s. John of Gaunt, Duke of Lancaster. And they're both VFs. So 40 bucks each or 60 bucks if you want both. Makes them 30 bucks each. Anybody want the deal? All right, moving on. If anybody does decide you want them, let me know. All right, next up, we got some World Silvers. And we are kicking off with France. The Kingdom of France. And some 90% silver biggins. $19.74, 50 francs, 90% silver BU, 28 bucks. Same planchets as what we would have put our Morgans on. And just very beautiful coins. That's Hercules on the obverse. Anybody? All right, moving on. And then we've also got the 1977. We have 3 of these available. 28 bucks each. They're all BUs. Hey, see him. There's still 2 left that didn't sell. It's the both of the 1794 John of Gaunt's, the VFs. $40 each, and I did a deal on them for, if anybody wanted both of them, I do both for 60. Anybody on these? $28 each. All right, moving on. Yeah, CM was the one that CM's taking the deal. CM's the one that got the BU one. And you're gonna love that coin, sir. All right, I'm gonna get your name on those two. So these are going down to 30 each. To Mr. CM. I mean, if it's only money, you know, you can just buy everything and. By the way, for those that missed it in the beginning, if we do manage to sell out tonight, I'll show these again real quick. These are 2 of the 3 coins I will give away next week. VF20 1836 lettered edge cap bust half. This is worth over $200. This one has been going online for $275. 3 nines fine, 1 ounce silver in this coin. Only 2,021 of these were ever made. So that's just 2 of the 3 coins that I will be giving away next week if we do a sellout tonight. By the way, somebody asked if it's not a sellout, and somebody was asking about this one. It's $190 if we don't sell out and you just want to buy it. All right, back to what we're doing. One more coin from France. Last coin from France is 1918. 50 centimes. 83.5% silver EF. Going for $4. Well, hopefully your daughter appreciated that. Going to the west side. Grazie. All right, next up we're going to Australia. The land down under. And we are kicking off with a 1921 sixpence. 925 sterling silver in fine for $12. King George the Older. The kangaroo and the emu. Anybody? Just kind of works out that way, right? All right, moving on. To the 1936. 925 Sterling in VF. Going for $5. Australian sixpence. All right, moving on. I do. 1942 Denver. This one is a BU. NGC list on this one is $27. We're doing it for 14. Although, if like money was no issue, honestly, I would go after ancients. I would start really building a really good ancient collection. Because I love ancient coins. Oh yeah, those are cool coins. Yeah, we've only had like a handful of those in the 4.5 years we've been doing this, from the old German states and the old Belgium areas. All right, moving on. Surprised nobody wanted the BU. Next up is 1943 D sixpence AU. Over $8. Yeah, that's why I said that money was no issue, because then I would start working on the gold coins from the ancients. Because those things are expensive. Like, throw melt value out the window if you're going to go after the gold ancients. Because you'll buy gold ancients that there's less than 1/10 of an ounce of gold in there, but that coin's still going to cost you 10 grand. Alright, moving on to the 44 San Francisco AU, $8. Yeah, some of it can be for sure. Oh, very cool. I do not own anything gold. moving on. And I know the last, to finally finish off the Kennedy set, the last one that I'm going to have to eventually save up the money for is going to be that 2014 solid gold one. Well, it's not solid gold, but I think it's like 90% gold. Something like that. Or it might have been solid gold. It might have actually been 3/9 fine. I don't remember for sure right off. Alright, last of the sixpence is the 46. This is the first year of the 50% silver. It is an AF and $3. Even if money was no issue, you might still be waiting on that for a long time. Because that night, the 1913, I think they only made, what, like 4? Oh, the gold Kennedy? Yeah, if you still got it, once it comes time, I'll probably buy it from you. Are you going to give it to me basically just as like a bullion coin, or so like whatever melt is at the time, or are you going to charge a premium on it? Because different places do different things as far as that coin is concerned. Some places just charge for the gold weight, others charge for the coin as a coin. Just pop it in, man. Alright, moving on. We're now on to shillings. Australian shillings. Kicking off. Why is my computer running so freaking slow? Just look, go. Thank you. Kicking off is the 1917 in VG. Sterling silver. Going for $6. King George the Older. Ugh. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got 2 of these available. These are 1942S, and they're both AUs at $8 each. There's number 1. And there is number 2. Anybody? Again, apologize for the yawns. I've been awake since 2 o'clock in the morning. One going to Greg. Anybody on the other? Hey Beth, how you been? I haven't seen you on my channel in ages. All right, moving on to the 1943S. And Greg's also taking the 17. You got it, sir. Anybody on this one? Well, welcome back. Going to Greg Gratzer. Next up is the 1944 plain date. This one is BU. NGC list on this coin is $60. I'm doing it for 30. And that $60 mark is at Mint State 60. That's the bottom of Mint State. I'm fairly certain this is higher than a 60. I would say minimum on this one, in my personal opinion, granted I'm no expert, I'd say at least a 62 or 63. That's just me. But again, I'm no grading expert. So I could be wrong, or I could be right. But anybody, $30. All right, moving on. Next up is 1948. This is getting in now to the 50 percenters. This one is a VIA for $4. Hey, Bo. Oh yeah, half of list is always a fair price. Less than half of list, actually, because like I said, I know that one is better than a 60. Hey, Lady Spitfire, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Just another reminder for my real name's Lewis. And my wife is Angela, so when she's here, she's not here tonight, but when she's here, her name is Angela. So just another reminder for anybody who came in late, I am starting my new show on Saturday. 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Nice to meet you as well. And my subject for the first show is going to be ancient coins. Louis. Spelled Luis. Alright, moving on. To the 1952. This one's in a VF for $4. Yep, we will be talking about them. I will be showing some off. We'll be showing some raw coins, some graded ones. Got 3 tetradrachms. I'll be giving you guys some resources for learning about and learning how to identify them. Who'd have thunk it? Apparently my parents, because they're the ones that gave me the name. You know how hard it was growing up during the Revenge of the Nerds era with the name Lewis? It'll be on Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's 7 Central, 6 Mountain. I think. No. Let's go in the wrong direction. 5 Central, 4 Mountain. There we go. Alright, moving on. Man, very little love for Australia tonight. Nothing wrong with a little French cheddar every now and then. Next up's a 1953 and fine for $4. Alright, moving on. And the last of Australia. $19.57. Also in a fine, $4. At least I know I don't have to worry about giving away my $half. Can you do the 4 for 12? Talking about... What are you talking about? I need further explanation, sir. Yep, everything is still bins. Straight up bins. No elephants. The 4 50%ers for $12. So $3 each? Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? All the 50%ers going to Greg for $3 each. Congrats, sir. Fitty, 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 fitty. Alright. If anybody decides you want any more of that Australia, let me know. Next on, we are going to New Zealand. As soon as my computer decides to catch up. Alright, kicking off New Zealand with 3 pence. And some very nice ones at that. 1942, 3 pence, 50% silver, New Zealand BU. NGC list on this one is 35 bucks. We are doing it for 18. Yeah. Neither my wife or I are big fans of mayo. You know what? I'm going to scope these. These are too small. There we go. Ooh, let's get it turned right. There we go. Anybody? 18 bucks. Beautiful BU. What are you going to do? Why are you going to hit the road? What'd the road ever do to you? My wife is at a modeling shoot until Thursday. She had a 4-day modeling shoot this week. Yep. When she's not either out modeling or at her normal or her other job. Then she is. All right, moving on. Next up is 1944, 3 pence. Also a BU. Also lists for 35 and also going for 18. Oh, those aren't my dogs. That's just a funny picture that I found. I don't know the dog. Anybody? Tell you what, anybody who wants both to be used, I'll do it as a bundle. My computer catches up and lets me type. Yeah, we have bills left from tonight. We have a lot of them. Most of them didn't sell. I'll do it for 28 bucks. That saves you $8. It makes them 14 bucks each. For both of them, the 43 and the 44. Yeah, Beth, if you're still here on the recap, I'll always go back through it. So just let me know in the recap afterwards that you want to see the notes that are still available. All right, moving on. Sorry, Westside, I don't think it's going to be a sellout. Unless, like, Richard or Henry or somebody shows up and does one of their nights where they're just like, yeah, give me everything. Next up. $19.34, 6 pence. $50% silver VF, go for $4. King George the Older, New Zealand. Oh, but yeah, Beth, I think it actually has been long enough that you've been away that you don't know that 2.5 years ago, my wife and I started a second business called Aries Modeling. And she's been, of course, one of the models. I'm the photographer for most of the shoots. And we've had, with the 2 new models that we just got, we've had 14 models, and 8 of them have been published. So we're running better than 50% on publish rate. Angela's been published twice. All right, moving on. Next up, got a couple of rare ones coming up. Not making any money yet, but oh yeah, Greg. Yeah, the so let me get this one up real quick so people can see it. So this is the 1946 pence, and yeah, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. So this one, 800,000 of these ever made. This one is an AU. List is $20. I'm doing it for 10. But yeah. So a bolt of lightning hit Sabino Canyon at about 3:45 in the morning. This one's going to West Side, Gratzer, and started a wildfire. And that wildfire is 1,000 feet from the house that Angela's at right now doing the photo shoot. All day long, they've been watching the tanker planes and the hotshot groups fighting it. Because they've been fighting it along that line to keep it from going into the residential area where she's at. Which so far they've been successful. It has not gone any further up towards the houses. They've been ignoring trying to contain it just to make it turn. Yeah, so far everybody's safe. Yeah, she's actually the photographer she's with right now. She's gonna, if they can actually see the flames clearly from where they're at when it gets dark, she's gonna have him do one of her photo shoot sets with the flames in the background. All right, next up, another rare one. This one's actually even more rare. This one's the 1942 sixpence. Also an AU. Only 300,000 of this one were ever made. NGC list on this one is $50. We're doing it for 25. That is a rare little coin right there. Yeah, it would be. You know, and one of our big things for the modeling company is that we want to take modeling places that's never gone before. You know, get into like almost extreme modeling. So that would definitely qualify. Plus, keep in mind, like 85% of all world silver coins have been melted down at this point. It is a Kiwi. So you didn't forget. So that means 60,000 of these are left in the world. Well, not right on the edge, like near it. But no, we're also thinking things like in an underground cave with stalagmites and stalactites being the backdrop. Or at an erupting volcano with a lava flow running behind them. Or in an ice cave on a glacier. One of the things we want to do eventually is train some of the models to use the prosthetic mermaid tails, and eventually try and get to the Great Barrier Reef and do a mermaid shoot. All right, moving on. Yeah, here, give me 1 second. If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. Which I probably will. Come on. Wake up, computer. Now, if anybody wants to check it out, here is the link to the Facebook group for Aries Modeling. Well, they would be getting paid. The models make money. We pay all of our models. The company just isn't making money yet. Okay, there's the link if anybody want to go ever check it out. It is there is some stuff that's a little risque on there, so if you feel weird about seeing Angela in not much, I would recommend don't go look at it. Just getting back to my Cheapskate page so I'm not constantly getting notifications dinging while trying to do the stream. My computer is running painfully slow right now. At least I'm wanting to load new websites. Holy crap, somehow I managed to... Oh, no, it is yellow. I was about to say, somehow I managed to do that and it was still green. Alright, let me fix my yellow line real quick now that I did all that. Give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Back to green. You're shocked. Why are you shocked? Alright, back to New Zealand. We're on to shillings now. And we are kicking off shillings with the 1925 and extremely fine. Let me get back to my other camera, which shifted. Get back over there. So this one's an extremely fine, 14 bucks. Ooh, let's focus. There we go. One of those dings is you on top of the plane next to an engine. Gotta grab a bite, be back in a bit. Grab me a bite too. Bring it up for the class. $10. I can do this one for 10 bucks. This one's going to hidden for 10. Gratzer. Hopefully she didn't go look at the photos and get scared away. Next up, 1933. This one's at a fine for 5. Get off of there. Cindy was here earlier. I would imagine she's probably still lurking in the background. Going to hidden. Gratzer. Next up, 1934. Also a fine going for 4 bucks. Anybody? Yeah, one of the years, I don't remember which one it is, but one of the years has that the broken back thing that you look for. And if you can find it, it's like worth like a decent amount more. But I think it's somewhere in the 30s. All right, moving on. Last one from New Zealand. Here's the 1945. This one's in a VF for $5. Anybody know that right off? Which year the New Zealand has the broken back thing? '42. Okay, so I was a little off then. I thought it was in the '30s. It's actually the '40s. Thank you, sir. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those New Zealands, let me know. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. I know some of you always do, but we still got, for foreign silver, we still have Switzerland, Mexico, Austria, Belgium, and then we'll be into American coins, so stick around. Fine condition is 35. Yeah, they're, like I said, they do have a higher premium if you can find the one with the broken back on it. So I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright. On to New Zealand. Or, no, we just did New Zealand. On to Switzerland. There we go. And we are kicking off Switzerland with an oldie. $18.94 half franc. 83.5% silver and good 15 bucks. That is an oldie coin right there. Anybody? Nobody wants the oldie? Alright, moving on. Next up, 1920. This one's in a fine, going for $4. 83.5% silver. Anybody? $104 old, it's silver, and it's $4. How can you go wrong? Going to West Side. Congrats, sir. Next up, just 1 year up from that. How about a 1921 in BU? 15 bucks. $103 or 102 years old. Looks like it was made yesterday. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1945 in BU. This one's going for 12. And these things are glaring out. They're very shiny. Alright, moving on. To the 1952 BU. Going for $8. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the one I just showed. There we go. There's the right one. And 83.5% silver on all of these. From the land of holy cheese and chocolates and bank accounts. Well, thank you. Yeah, you gotta get back into the habit. Remember to have all your books handy. Or if you're not on it already, get on the mailing list. That way you can see it a few days beforehand and look at your books on what's on the list. Laundered money. Alright, moving on. If you want to get on the mailing list, just shoot me an email and tell me to add you, or I'll forget. Next up, 1962. This one's in an AU going for 7. I'll bet, did your invite to the modeling group get accepted? I wasn't able to kick over and hit the button. Did you get auto accepted? Pretty sure you've been on Facebook long enough to get auto accepted. Alright, moving on. To the 1964 in BU. And this is the last of the half francs. It wasn't instant. Okay, if I have to, I'll hit it when I get done here. I'll accept you into it. Yeah, originally I was supposed to be at that shoot. And we were going to reschedule this week's sale for Thursday. But the other 2 models that were supposed to be in it got fired. So since out of the Aries models, Angela would have been the only one there. Going to West Side. I just decided to stay home and let our other photographer deal with it. All right. Next up, we've got one franc. So, yeah. So we got to do it on our normal Tuesday night and have all you fine folks come out. We got a 1937 in AU. Over $12. This is a 1 franc. Still busy though. I worked with a model yesterday. I'm working with one tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. I'm doing what's called an FTP shoot for a lady on Monday. During the sale, I had somebody, when I went to go link it, I realized I had another model that hit me up that's interested in joining it. So I got to hit her up after the The stream is done. I am very busy. Stone Temple Pilots. Alright, moving on. And last from Switzerland. This one's a rarity. At only 500,000 original mintage. Yeah, it's good to keep busy, but I haven't had a day off in 4.5 years. Is it FTP? Or TFP, sorry. It's a TFP. It's called a TFP shoot. It stands for Trade for Photos or Time for Photos. It basically means that you shoot photos with a model, they get a copy, you get a copy, you're allowed to post them on your stuff, and then they post them on their stuff. Right, last one, this is a 2 franc. 500,000 ever made. This one's in a VF for 12 bucks. So if you figure 80,000 or 80% of these have been melted down, that means you got what, 100,000 survival rate? It's kind of getting that dark silver toning, which is kind of cool. You're busy being retired. That takes a lot of work. I don't think I could ever be fully retired. I would just get bored. Is Belgium next? No, Mexico's next. I could jump to the Belgium coin. There's only one Belgium coin, but Mexico's next. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of that Switzerland, let me know. Alright, I'll just do this one up next for Mr. Hidden. I'm going to jump up to the Belgium real quick. Not this week, nope. 1950 10 francs from Belgium. This is the one with the Belgique spelling, not the Belgie. It's very important that you distinguish those on some of the Belgium coins. This one's EF for 10 bucks. Because if that just said BILGIE, this would be worth 3 times more. And I typoed, it's a 20 franc, not a 10. Sorry, this is a 20 francs, not a 10. Let me fix that. Typo. And going to Hidden Kratzer. Yeah, it's a 20 franc. I had a typo. 20. I should probably check it too, just in case I looked it up as a 10 franc. 19, oh, not 10. 19, 50, 20 francs. Well, it just quick popped up, so I'm assuming I looked up the right one. $19.50 to 20 francs Belgique. these are the... Yeah, if this was the one that said Belgie on the spelling, this would be an $1,100 coin. So that's why you have to keep an eye out on that. So yeah, everything else was right. I just wanted to make sure. I just typoed. I got to get through the rest of the world silver first. I just jumped ahead for Hidden because he was... It is... coin alignment. Top, you flip it end over end. It's not a side to side. All right, so this one's going to Beth. Congrats, Beth. Beth, has your address changed since the last time we shipped to you? Because I know it's been a while. All right, next up is Mexico. It's still the same? Okay. All right, kicking off Mexico. Here's the 1950. Oh, yes, it did change? Yeah. Just email it to me so I can make sure we have the right one on file. And let me know if you want me to hold it or not. Just 30% silver, extremely fine for $3. So yeah, remember, if you want your package held so you can maximize your shipping, I will hold it for you. Yep, PayPal's the same, still Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. All right, moving on. All right, next up is the 1932 1 peso with the open 9, not the closed 9. There are two varieties for that year. 72% silver, extremely fine, $15. They do have some neat ones, that's for sure. Same with Austria. Austria has some very cool ones, too. Of course they should, because Austria has the longest consecutively running mint in the world. They're like 830 years straight without it ever stopping. Wow, nobody wants this one? Thought sure somebody would have wanted this one. We rarely ever get the old pesos. Yeah, Perth is good. Yeah, the Ostrich Mint and Perth are two of the best in the world. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we've got two of these available. These are 1977 100 pesos. They're both BUs. 72% silver each, $20 each. moving on. Next one, we've also got two available. 1978, the very next year. 100 pesos. 72% silver BU, 20 bucks each. Anybody? I know I get my stuff from all different sources. I've got 3 local coin shops that I go to. I've got another coin dealer that comes to me. I've got like 4 sources online. I buy stuff from you guys. And Westside's coming in late on that 32.1 peso. All right, moving on. All right, last 2 from Mexico. Also 2 available. Yeah, Mexico silver is getting super popular. It is booming right now. These are the 1968 25 pesos. Both BUs, and again, 20 bucks each. Yep, you got the 1 peso, sir. You are good. Not as nice, so you can always upgrade. All right, moving on. To the last. Yeah, the last 3, because all the rest of them are already sold. Last 3 world silvers. They're actually all the same coin, but we have 3 of them available. These are 1780 Restrike Thalers. 83.3% silver. They are BU proof likes. 25 bucks each. If you get any world silver coins that you're going to get rid of, shoot me an email first. I'll make you an offer. That's the first one. Here's the second. And here is the third. Anybody? Take the nicest one of which? This one or the last one? The Mexico. I want to make sure we're on the same page, so I give you the right coin. The Thalers, nicest one. I would probably say that one, in my opinion. So that one is going to you, Miss. Congrats. These two are going away. If anybody decides you want any of that, let me know. Alright. On to American. Alright, let's see. Everything through the Franklin $half is already sold. So all the quarters, the dime, and the Buffalo nickels are gone. So we're starting off with the Franklin. Which is a 1950 plain dates. BU full bell line. $30. And yes, I will show you. Just let me get positioned properly and focused and all that fun stuff. There you go, full bell lines. $30. Hold on, I'll get my book. Run. That's a nice Franklin, for sure. Full bell line Franklins are always very pretty. And then after that, we just got a little bit more, and then we'll get the recap. If anybody wanted any bundles on any of that World Silver or anything, let me know. Some of that I could probably do some bundle action on. Alright, Beth already has it. Anybody else? Nope, no walkers tonight. Beautiful coin, full bell line, 1950. Only $30. Somebody grab it. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we're on to Kennedy's. 90% silver proofs. Every one of these is 90% silver proofs. And they're all $15 each, so I'm just going to link them all real quick. We got the 99. The 07. The 09. The 10. The 11. Come on, catch up. The 13. Z14. The 15 went in pre-sale. $15 each, all 90% silver, proof deep cameos. There's the 99. $2007. $2009. $2010. 2011. 13. And 14. Anybody on any of these? Tell you what, for tonight only, I'll do a little special. If anybody wants all of them, that's all 7 of them. For tonight only, I'll do it for $84. That drops into $12 each. Saves you $21. Anybody? Greg, you paying attention? You were asking about the 90% silver halves. We're on them. I just did a bundle deal on them. I wouldn't be able to go that low. I'd lose money on them. Heck, melt value on these alone is $8.38. Per coin. All right, going to Beth. Congrats, Miss Beth. Let me change these all to 12s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Next up, the 2009 presidential proof dollars. Zachary Taylor. Oops. I forgot to change the names on these when I did the copy paste. Hang on. John Tyler. You're very welcome. James Polk. And William Henry Harrison. Or, if anybody wants the full set, 12 bucks. If you get the full set, you save $4 and makes them $3 each. Imagine if you had planned on it. At least it's a good way to spend money, though. Builds up your collection, gives you a nice investment. Anybody on these? All right, moving on. And last up, these are some of the commemorative halves that I've had on consignment for Rick Snow. So I cannot change prices on these. These are Rick's coins. The price is set. All right, first one up is the 2014 Baseball Hall of Fame. Uncirculated. $28 on this one. So when it says 750,000 across all options, that means this one and the proof combined. That's all that got made. Anybody? Yeah, it is a very cool coin. It's got that concave, so it's got the curl of the ball and the glove. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm actually amazed nobody's bought this thing yet. I've had it out a few times now. All right, moving on. Next up is the 2015 Denver 225th anniversary U.S. Marshals. This one's going for $20. Again, 750,000 across all options. That means this one and the proof. Scales of Justice. An old school Marshal on the horse. I've actually been buying some of these from him slowly, and I've been using them as the monthly giveaways to try and get more people into these. Adam James, Benning the Marshal, Gratz, sir. All right, next up. $1920 Denver. This is the Basketball Hall of Fame. And again, $750,000 across all options. Let's go over 38. We are almost done. There are 2 more lots after this, and we'll do the recap on everything still available. I know Beth wanted to see the banknotes. All right, moving on. Next up, 2021 Denver. This is the National Law Enforcement. I always thought it would have been cool if they would have shaped the coin like that instead of have it round. Since it's a commemorative anyway. Shape it like a police badge. That would have been cool. And again, $750,000 across all options. This one's $38. Yeah, Hidden, the prices on these are set. I cannot change them. All right, moving on. There's still really good prices on these anyway. Hey, Doug. Yep, and that's the last one up, is the Purple Heart Hall of Honor. You know the question about next week. Alrighty, I will look at it when I get a chance. Alright, I'm opening a tab. If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. Yeah, so I mean, you know, list on this thing is $45, so that's a reasonable price at 38. Alright, last call on the commems. Where am I dinging? Yeah, Doug, that's fine. I just saw your email. That is totally fine. Alright, moving on. Alright. And Beth, I did do a deal on the banknotes. So there's still 7 banknotes left, and I did a deal on them. If anybody wanted all 7 of them, I'd do it for $8, which saves you $7. So 2016 52 Greek Mongolia uncirculated. Individually, this one's $2. Argentina 8384 2-year design, 1 peso uncirculated, $2. And then Japanese Philippines 1942 10 peso. Individually is $2. I will link all these, just give me a sec. I just wanted to show them real quick. 1 peso. Individually $2. $50 centavo, individually $2. $10 centavo, individually $2. And then the 1 centavo uncirculated individually is $3. Yep. Anybody else? All right. All right, medallions, we have the 88 Olympic Games, large high relief, and 2 of the Canadian Dove plus 3 uncirculated stamp sets. Still available. Did anybody want to see those? All right, we still have all the Israeli mint sets. That was 1970 through 77. They're $8 each, or I did a deal if anybody wanted all of them. $45. It drops them to $5 each if you get them all. Anybody on the mint sets? All right. So the Israeli mint sets. 1970 through 1977. They're not U.S. mint sets. They're Israel mint sets. All right, the France, 90% silver. Wait, haven't. All right, so the first two are in booklets. 1971 and 1970. So that's the two that are in the booklets. The rest of them, 73 through 77, all come in their boxes. And this is what they all look like. They're just different year and different colors on the background. And then each one of them comes with their insert that gives you information on one side about the coins, and then the other side is your certificate of authenticity and all the stats on the metals and everything. So $8 each, or $45 for all of them. And the years again are 1970 through 77. So, all right, the 50 francs from France, the 90% silver 50 francs. Yep, $45 if you want them all. That drops them to $5 each. Saves you $27. Anybody care about these? $28 each, 90% silver, 50 francs from France. You'll take them? All right. Getting the Israels for Miss Beth. Yes, ma'am. You got him. So do I. All right, the Australias. Did anybody want the Australias again? They were 6 pences and some shillings. Yeah, they are yours. Do with them as you will. New Zealand. Did anybody want to see New Zealand again? Got the two really good BU 3 pences, 3 6 pences, or no, 1 BU. Sorry. No, we do still have both the BUs, 2 6 pences. One of them is a very small mintage. You're talking about West Side. Are you talking about on New Zealand or Australia? I don't know when that chat came in. Sorry. They're at the 42, 43, and 44 Australian 6 pences. The good ones. All right, here is the 42 BU. This one was 14 bucks. List for 27. Here is the 43 DAU. This one is 8 bucks. And the 44 San Francisco AU, also 8 bucks. Do you want those? Alrighty, you got them, sir. Alright, if anybody else wanted to see any Australia, speak up. New Zealand. Did anybody want to see New Zealand? We've got the 42 and 44 3 pences. Those are both BUs at 18 bucks each. NGC list on both of them is 35 bucks each. The 34 6 pence in VF for 4 bucks. And the 42 6 pence AU 300,000 ever made, 25 bucks. The NGC list is 50. Oh, and then we also have the 34 shilling for fine and 45 shilling VF. Anybody on any of that? All right. Anybody on to Switzerland? The 2 BUs? Oh. As soon as I find them. There they are. 1942. Originally, I showed them under the scope. And the 44. And then I also did a deal on these. If anybody wanted both, I said I'd do both for 30. So it saves you $6. So 18 bucks each or both for 30. I'll invoice you at the end, Beth. Or wait until I'm all the way done and then I can go through and add it up. Did you want these, Westside? You want the 42? You got it, sir. There's a no on the 44 then? All right, then we got two of the Austria Thalers left. 25 bucks each. We got the Franklin $half full bell line 1950 and the 4 presidential dollars. If anybody want any more of that, all right, Beth, you got a bunch of Kennedys. You got a Belgium. You got an Austria Thaler. All the Israel mint sets. And that's it. Yeah, I do the recap every week. This is a weekly routine. Sometimes we'll barely sell anything during the stream, and then when we do the recap, we sell out. But, all right, guys, thanks for coming out. As always, give me a little bit to get the invoices done and sent out. I appreciate it. The total for everything left. If somebody wanted to do the buyout to get the giveaway. A little over 700 bucks. Yeah, definitely do that, Beth. So just a reminder, everybody, Saturday, my new show. Come check it out. We're going to be talking ancients. Oh, and then if anybody, since we didn't do a sellout, if anybody wants to buy this one, it's 190 bucks. These things are going online for $275. There's only 2,021 that were made. And it is a perfect Midstay 70 matte. Saturday show is going to be at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. East. This is one of them I said I'd give away if we sell out. Did I forget to switch the camera? Yes, I did. There we go. Thank you, Noah. I just did the math on it. West side. It was like 706 for everything to sell out. Yeah, this is one of them I said if we did the sellout I was going to give away, but since nobody did, if anybody just wants to buy it, it's 190 bucks. And you do get the insert with it. So you see total mintage 2021. They match the mintage to the year. 3/9 fine silver, gilded silk finish. It's from the Mayor Mint. Yep, it is a convex. $190 if anybody wants it. This may be the only one of these you'll ever see, with how few there are. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. It'll be in next week's sale too, so if you don't get it tonight, you'll have another shot at it next week. I'm going to get out of here. Sounds good. So hopefully I will see you guys all on my Saturday show. Have a great night.